Hello, welcome. My name is Sheep Thief, and today I'll be coming at you with a 1v1 replay analysis. This time between me, Sheep Thief, versus X-Falcus. If you're new to the channel, I've been playing a lot of WARNO, so if you're into WARNO, go ahead and subscribe. So I'm playing 11th ACR, bringing 5 Rifles Dragon forward to try to combat the inevitable horde of West German infantry that's coming. Got LRS coming forward, 2 M1A1A cavs to try to stem the tide, a Recon Helo, IHawk, a CV, and a Cobra, just in case he doesn't bring AA, and I can spray down some of his infantry, but it's sort of a gamble. Meanwhile, my opponent is bringing AA Rolands, a decent amount of ATGMs, Milan 2s, a CV, some forward deployed Fernspacher, and Jäger Aufklarer, and then a lot of Pioneers and Jaegers. So here we go. So my LRS took a really weird path here. I think on this map you want to deploy on this road and not on any of these side roads because they end up like taking really dumb paths. Definitely lost a couple seconds there. And yeah, the Recon Helo comes forward. This thing's pretty good. It has a lot of ECM, so it can absorb some of those early infrared missile shots. Kind of park it over here. Since it's so high ECM, it is actually worth like repairing it. Like have it, if you can repair it, because then it can get back up and soak up more stuff. Kind of pushes forward. I was expecting a lot more forward deploy, so I kind of send it forward just a little bit. This LRS is going to try to get into these skyscrapers here. The CV is going to get, the tick is going to go to my opponent. He is opening with 2 CVs, so this is going to be a big tick for him. I'm noticing that I'm getting here first, so I pop the LRS out of this skyscraper and bring it into the more forward skyscraper. This Cobra does get some vision. Fires at the Milan, but it's pretty long range, so it's not gonna like instantly die. I lose sight of that, and then I just micro this over to this Milan here. I really want this to die. The sooner this can be taken care of, the sooner my M1A1A cav can run free. I do take an unfortunate hit right here, but my opponent's first purchase is a fighter plane, and he gets away with it, but we do have our M1A1A cavs in position, and we've definitely disrupted a lot of this. My IHawk's missing pretty terribly. This M1A1A cav, because that ATGM is dead, is now kind of has free reign here, controlling this road. Controlling this road is crucial, controlling these suburbs is crucial. Over here is less crucial. But I think if someone gets overly infested in here, it can be really good, but it's not like essential to taking this over. Mech Rifles Dragon are arriving, and they're all fresh, so they can start putting their machine guns on this heavily weakened infantry here. This is exactly what I want. And I've got these M113A3 Dragons. AT plane gets a nice side shot on my M1A1A cav. Either M1A, it got both of them, I guess, so really unfortunate. And my IHawk didn't have, it's just missing all its shots. I've been getting so unlucky with my AA, it's crazy, guys. But the infantry situation is way better for me. That AT plane was so wild. And it also means that he's not going to have any reinforcements coming. Meanwhile, I have a ton of engineers dragging to just fully get ATGM beefy infantry squads all over the place. All of this infantry has had to retreat back to here. I'm sort of moving them forward in a staggered way. Keep the pressure up. I get the tick on this, which is good. This Mech Rifles Dragon's kinda out in the open. Could definitely be routing over there. Get stunned. Not ideal. We're starting to look a little worse for wear. My opponent's planes are going to be out in a second. He brings out a MLRM, shooting at max range. Just kind of spraying in here. These mech rifles Dragon are going to catch out these pioneers. This is good for us. The more they can be caught out in the open, the better. LRS with the sniper rifle is also going to help keep these pioneers from at least having the cohesion to do much. We have lost. This mech rifle's Dragon needs to be microed way better. That was completely unnecessary. Sending in a BGS to go and like melee this Jaeger. The pioneers are now, they're not in their explosive range. And now they're very low cohesion. And we're threatening this line of skyscrapers, and the M11A3 is going to come in and put the machine gun fire on this. This is a bad fight for us, but our cohesion is way better. This pioneer is probably going to die. My opponent tries to move it within satchel range, but he's just going to get sprayed down. I guess at this deployment was a little cautious, but I really wanted to clear out this suburb in here. I think what I'd kind of like to see is supply coming forward. Just like 2 supply trucks into here to get these infantry squads healed up, because just sitting here and letting them bomb him and shoot him with mortars is like pretty much the worst thing I could do. Yeah, so he bombs one, this one's gonna go down. Tries to get its ATGM off, doesn't work. And now I'm down to 2 mech rifles Dragon squads. They've done a good job. I've gotten the tick, but definitely some mismanagement there. Try to save this BGS right here. Pull it out just in the nick of time. This is supposed to be a woman. These are females. That doesn't look like a female, but maybe she's like... Oh, she died. Is that a female? No, that's not a woman. M1A1 Abrams, I put it right in his face because I see all this stuff in here, but Pentagonadier is gonna put its RPG on it. We're right within its range, so I back off just a little bit. Pop smoke. Just trying to keep the pressure up before he gets this build up. And here with the Engineer's Dragon and the M1A1 Abram, I can be a lot more aggressive. Engineer's Dragon here, gonna get in range of all this stuff. He's trying to supply all this wounded infantry. This mech rifle's Dragon needs to get into the building. Sorry, I'm still a little sick. Kind of withering amount of leopards and Milan fire here. This Engineer's Dragon should just back out. There's a lot going on. He's providing crucial vision for me. This Bradley could be, I don't know where this Bradley should be actually. Probably just get destroyed by the leopard. When Abrams goes down to the F4F or whatever the hell this thing is. I've been getting so triggered at planes in this game recently. Like, I feel like I have the absolute worst luck and my opponents are having the best luck. I know that's what everyone says, but I'm kind of triggered about it. So, my opponent sort of sends a force over here, correctly determining that I have absolutely nothing over here. I guess he sent a scout. And this is a pretty fortified sort of flanking party here. 2 leopards and a CV. We do get a hit on that F4. This Engineer's Dragon could be getting saved. It goes down, and now my infantry situation is not good. F-16 just going for some strafing. Rolling 2s are going to fire at it. Gets a hit, has to evac. Now I'm getting really annoyed by this. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Why can't we just have a manly fight in here? But, totally valid thing to do, considering that I have not put anything in there. My response is to reroute this Abrams over here to fight these. and get a recon helo, just a helicopter. Still trying to push through the center. We go for this. My opponent is displeased by this and instantly puts his thing back in there. We've got these two engineers dragging here, which aren't actually in a great position. This just barely ducks out of there. I guess it's good to know that this is the way to get in there without being seen by that. These are fairly clumped. Need to be a little careful. We got it rolling with our Bradley here. But this Panzer Grenadier is going to clean up all of these little vehicles. +2 for my opponent, and I'm still trying to like figure out how I'm gonna do this. My M1A1 Abrams can't see this thing through the vision. Can't see it there. Oh, it does actually. Kills it. So that's the end of the tick, the CV spam. But there's still these leopards here. These are Leopard 1s, which are kind of weak. M1A1 Abrams out of position here. It could be wrapping around. This Leopard puts up a good fight. Completely inferior tank is causing major issues for my M1A1 Abrams. Pretty sad. We do clear that up though, and I have a CB to come back and take these back. This Bradley's in a pretty good position here. I think a tank here and like here is the end of the so you lock this down once you've secured the suburb. Just tank here, tank here, tank here. F4 almost kills my M1A1 Abrams through the smoke, but we do take it down. High explosive bomber comes in from the CV, destroys like everything there. We kill. Somehow one of his things died too. This Bradley is in a bit of trouble here. I guess it goes down. What was this? Was that within range of that? Yeah, look at that. That's a good weapon. What is the range on that? 850 meters? That's amazing. BGS is gonna try to get in a fight with it. Shouldn't go that well for us. I do want this to die as Arm Burst Pioneer. I need to remember that. So things aren't looking great. I've definitely made some misplays here. Losing all that infantry was a huge misplay. I should have just backed off and reset. I think I caused some crucial damage to him though. And I think my position is overall better, but these planes are really triggering me. Do get that plane down. Yeah, just some supply in here is really what I'd like to see for myself. Definitely like not doing enough of that. Route this helicopter over here. I got so mad. I always do this. I like send my CV in here and it doesn't get the point. Terrible. Sea Knight's gonna take out some of this infantry. Got an Abrams up here to secure this road. This one's getting resupplied. This Abrams over here to watch this situation. Make sure that doesn't happen again. Tick stops, and then we will get our tick back once we take that. Sea Knight should just resupply while I can. This IHawk needs resupply. A bunch of stuff needs resupply. Like my logistics play in this game was suboptimal. I think I could have done better earlier if I just pulled back a little bit, regrouped, pushed again, pull back, regroup, push again, nice and controlled. It's pretty difficult to win in the first 10 minutes. When Abrams pushing up, maybe a little too far. My opponent back here, this would be a perfect place for artillery, but I don't have any artillery in this deck, which I'm starting to feel the pain on that. I don't know. Yeah, this is a good situation. Unfortunately, we were busy shooting that Panther Grenadier, so we didn't kill these Jaegers in their vehicles. Finally getting some supply in here. This LRS is going to get healed up. Ah! I hate being sick, guys. It's the worst. This is now a big problem for him. He doesn't have a good way to deal with this right now. If only my Abrams could hit. He does have two Martyrs coming in, which can put their ATGMs on the M1A and Abrams, but this is so close quarters that I think my M1A and Abrams has the advantage. I've got Heimat Jaegers pushing through this, clearing once again. I couldn't quite tell if he pushed infantry in there. I think he made a mistake right here by not pushing infantry forward into here. His division definitely has the advantage. His IHawk goes down. Very unfortunate. Bad loss. This IHawk's a little bit aggressively forward maybe, but that was just like, the vision in here is so janky, like I don't even know. Well, this is good. I've got both of my Abrams firing, causing harm to the enemy. But there's a serious lack of infantry. We have our tick. We're catching up slowly. Helicopter pops up again, gonna cause some trouble. Sending the M1A and Abrams forward. Can't quite tell what's going on here. There is a big build-up in here, but other than that, he doesn't have a lot of stuff here. AA plane comes forward, going for the C-Knight. Does get it, and doesn't take any damage from all of these AA units. So that's you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm dealing with here. But we did kind of get around here with the Abrams. See, this thing, it absorbed a lot of shots right there, and then that AA plane did go down. We lost a CV somehow. Smoke comes up on the Abrams. Now my opponent has to push forward with infantry. Definitely a cool game. Like, this area is seen a lot of bloodshed this game. LRS lights up these Jaegers. These Heimat Jaegers should get into close quarters with them, which isn't super good for the Heimat Jaeger, but it will keep vision for us. It's actually really bad. I'm not sure why they didn't get into the building. Must have like smikered them. Jaeger push forward. It's really good that they're keeping vision for us. Good. Really push. This Heimat Jaeger could be pushing forward. BGS pushing through here to keep vision. Big wall of Heimat Jaeger in the suburbs here. M1A and Abrams is backed off a little bit, putting fire down again. This M1A and Abrams could be moving forward, I think. My opponent sims the Jaeger in the exact same place that he just lost that one, so a bit of a mistake on his part. We now have 3 M1A and Abrams here. That's what we want. Some of our Stingers need ammunition and stuff, but not terrible. This Heimat Jaeger pops up. It's gonna get destroyed, but again, crucial vision. The zero cohesion Heimat Jaeger still gets some chip damage onto my M1A and Abrams. Yeah, in retrospect at this point, it would have been fully possible for me to just push the Abrams forward, along with all this infantry, and I think overwhelm him and collapse this position. But it's really hard. I haven't played any East or West German divisions, and I think it's about time I did, because I like overestimate them. I'm like there's nothing here right now. This could be fine. He hits my IHawk with this artillery that I think he should have been using that the whole game. I guess he wasn't getting supply for it or something. I try to move this IHawk. I also forgot to keep its truck with it, so whatever, it goes down. Quick Fix is healed. He also has no AA at this point, although I think he does have planes. Yeah, maybe definitely looking at this, being way too cautious. Should be probing here. About 20 minutes into the game. But now there's some fresh troops coming up. There are 2 Leopard 2s here now, which are no joke. Like, look at that. Are you kidding me? I mean, part of that was just a crit, but my goodness. Cool. Should be smoking off here. Not sure what I'm playing at. He does get that with the Leopard 2, so that just degraded my position here quite a bit. Losing that M1A1 Abrams was a big L. I think, yeah, so now I think that little window of opportunity is now not over, but needs to be it's not quite as easy now. High explosive bomber comes in for this Heimat Jaeger. It kind of misses. We do get the kill on the plane though, so that's good. Yeah, over here is I think where I could definitely be pushing. This could be wrapping around. This could at least be pushing up to here to get better AA coverage. Heimat Jaeger could be pushing around for vision. This Stinger needs to be resupplied. Curious what I can see right now. Yeah, you can see how much the recon helo helps. Meanwhile, he can't really see anything. Strafing his units with my fighters. And the Heimat Jaeger are... Yeah, just certainly the Heimat Jaeger could be getting pushed forward. I'm kind of free fire here with my F-16s too, so an A-10 could be coming out. Instead I send another Abrams. Maybe not the most ideal thing. I sent some of these CEVs forward, which they can really like blow up infantry like that, like boom. So they can be kind of good against East and West German infantry spam. Leopard 2 is still over here. I guess I lost my M1A1 Abrams here somehow. Or maybe it's getting healed. CEV goes down to the Leopard. This isn't good. They're not good against tanks. As you can see, it didn't really do anything. They're good against infantry. That's what I've learned. Goes down. I think those would be better suited in here for when he pops infantry up into the buildings. Maybe like in here, watching roads in here. Definitely not good for being out in the open. ATGM from the Martyrs coming through, and another Leopard. The Leopard printing is beginning. I'm trying to get this Heimat Jaeger over here to get this CV. We have a command M1A1 Abrams because we're like almost out of normal CVs, and there's also a command Leopard over here to come and cause trouble. Pivads are going to start to open up on some of this infantry, although the CEVs would be better than that, so not great. We get our tick back though, bringing us to a +3, but he's about to get this tick too. This thing's coming way over there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Starting to bring more artillery down. Now radar-based AA. I guess he was worried about a Sneed. Oh, and here comes my Sneed, which misses, gets hit, and fails as usual. And then he pops his CV into there, bringing me down to a +2. Really this is my fault. Like I really threw an opportunity there by not pushing. it's hard to. Anyone who plays this game knows that it's hard to know when to do that. But yeah, overestimating your opponent can really lose you opportunities. Send the recon helo over there to go observe what's going on. C-Knight also gets rerouted over there. You can literally see it. This LRS the whole game has been providing excellent vision from the top of this building. Big leopard push comes in. At a good time too. Like, my position is not quite ready to handle this many leopards. A lot of Heimer shooting in there. We do have a C-Knight just in case something really bad happens. So he captures this and then backs off, and I'm actually like pretty triggered that I don't see it, and I'm like following it with the recon helo because I want it to die so bad. I get the point back. Over here the martyrs and leopards are swarming in. F4 kills my C-Knight and my quick fix before it goes down. Now I lose sight because I lost my recon helo and I can't kill it with my F16. So, just my luck, you know, that's how things go. And then he pushes his Leopard 2 into here. Nice smoke play, like it's right next to this. I think I should just pop this out of there into the smoke. This is a perfect unit to be going into the smoke to try to do this. Pivad's like causing some chip damage actually on these IFVs. Some cohesion issues too. This M1A1 Abrams might get a side shot here. Does get a nasty side shot. Will it kill it? Fires. Does get it. So that was my opponent's fault for not quick hunting there. He might have been able to kill this because it's barely had any health. Down to a +1 just because he has this point, but I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. I'm wrapping this Abrams around to put some damage in on the flank, something I should have done a long time ago. This is now like a little exposed because there's this command leopard here. I'm not like horribly worried about what's happening here. I'm enjoying this this flank, but it might die here. Pop smoke. These two just can't see each other. Backing up, and he's gonna fire at me, and no, still no vision. Get into a close quarters fight. Almost kill it, but he kills me. F16 fires into the middle of here and misses, of course. MLRMs fire down. We still do have a +1. I'm not quite sure how. Oh, because we have this. Okay. Sorry about that. Engine destroyed crate here on the Leopard 2. I feel sorry for him. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. These units should be spread out a little more. I'm kind of curious about how you lock this down. I assume this building is crucial. Like this building. And then, but it kind of turns into a suburb here, which can always be a threat. Leopard 2 rolls around here and gets a side shot on my M1A1 Abrams that I was trying to use to kill this Pioneer here. IHOG gets a shot but does not kill the F4. M1A1 Abrams goes down. Or that was that one. We're forced to back off of this Pioneer. Another M1A1 Abrams is over here. This time I'm going to push through here to try to kind of... and it instantly gets hit by these leopards. Goes down. Not great play with with my tanks here. Yeah, I thought I was playing pretty well this game, but watching this, I'm starting to realize that I was kind of throwing. Pioneer comes into contact with the BGS and the Hammerschützen, but the BGS actually have this like close range machine gun that is can do a lot of damage at close range, so they're not entirely terrible. These Hammerschützen are forced to back off. Everything's on fire here. I send my command tank forward. I get my CV like just behind here where you can't like really see anything. Number of infantry that I have on the field is way lower than it should be. My opponent is sending forward a lot of AA, these Luke's tanks, which will be pretty good against, like, I feel like these earlier on would have been good. I guess with my tanks being all over the place, it could be a bit of an issue. We do get a roll in 3 with the Sneed, but it takes a hit and has to back off. These Lukes are going to destroy this Hammerschützen. Not doing a good job of microing here. This M1A1 Abrams is finally in a decent position. I was thinking, like, what have I usually been doing? I think you want a tank here that can back up like that, maybe. And then here. This is a good spot. And then here. And then if you're breaking through, you want to get here. And here. And here. He loses another plane. This is where artillery would be very nice. But we do have a +1. We've got one more CV here and one more command tank. I think my other command tank is over here still watching this to make sure there are no more shenanigans. And the Leopard breaches in right as the smoke lands, pops one of my supply vehicles, and here we go again. I'm really irritated about this, and I just immediately send this over to watch, like, right here. This is not a bad place right here, because you can, like, back up right behind that pretty quickly. Just reverse, as long as you have control of these. And we like tried to get our CV in here and it didn't work or something, but it did help us keep the tick. And here, I don't know why he popped out. I've sort of like tried to queue orders to have him stay in the smoke, and had it not work before. But we do end up routing this thing, making him have to leave. We've got an AT plane here to try to kill it. His AA has been degraded for sure. He does still have a Roland. That's about it. Over here, the armbursts strolling through. Send some Panzer Grenadiers in with the Milans. Maybe I should have done this earlier. Sneed plane fails. There's a Luke's over here watching my stuff. My Sneed goes down. F-16 AT gets the tank before taking a couple hits and having to leave. Hammerschützen are valiantly trying to hold back this West German infantry, but they will go down. Just barely holding on to our tick here. I think we're both like trying to take a breather here. I really don't have much stuff left. Just a couple of wounded Hammerschützen and Stingers without any ammo. Some Jaguars that are moved forward just to, like, I don't know, have some ATGM presence. Cobra that's out of ammo hovering overhead, and some command tanks that I'm keeping back as much as possible. I do see this thing. I'm not quite sure how I see it, but I see it. And sorry. I'm like, please no, I don't want to have to do this. He's got the Lukes here too, but the F-16 does finally come through for once. And get the snipe on that. Skepard's gonna light up my F-16. Now there's a big blob of wounded West German armor. Wounded and low cohesion armor. This whole place has been a war zone this whole time. Smoke everywhere. Planes circling overhead. What a hellscape. Luke's doing a good job winning these fights against the Milans. Which kind of triggers me, but whatever. I mean the Martyr. Martyr versus a Luke's. Okay, I don't know. F-16 gets a kill right there. Or actually, that was the A-10 Warthog. Before it's forced off. High explosive bomber coming in for some final kills here. Goes down. Gepard makes the F-16 back up a little bit, but it comes in for another shot. Panzerjäger's going down like crazy. AT plane has to back off. Jaguar 2 gets a nice side shot here. For some reason he can still see that. It's reloading though. Tries to back him off. Fires the ATGM, but he gets behind these buildings. He's okay. Bringing in the CEVs to try to, I don't even know what, do something. Puts these back into the range of the Jaguar. I think this would be, I don't know, maybe, I'm not quite sure. It's a very narrow window here. ATGM comes forward as they start to try to fire. And it just stops right where I need it to be. He does get the command Leopard in there, but he doesn't finish the cap. Jaguar kills one of the Leopards, crucially. We've got Bradleys coming forward, which are pretty much like, Bradley versus Leopard is pretty much the worst situation for a Bradley. These CEVs aren't good against these Leopards either. But anything I can do. Sneed fails. Actually, I take that back. The Roland is dead, so he's down to just these Gepards. I am forced to bring the command tank forward. A-10 Warthog comes in, does get the Leopard. Fires off with some supply. What I should be doing is trying to hit the Gepard. Get my command M1A1 Abrams into the zone. Fire at the Gepard. Gepard goes down. That's the last of his AA. This thing has to back off. I guess it... I don't know why it does. But as you can see, we're nearing the end here. When this gets here, we will have our +2. Pretty scared of this infantry coming in here. It does go down. M3A2 Bradley firing at this Panzer, or this Jaeger here. We do get it. Stunned by the artillery. He's got this, but there are only 2 minutes remaining, and so it's probably not possible for him to win unless he really pushes across here. He tries to get this Panzerführer here to give himself a +2. It might be possible if he really broke through my line, which he had done. He starts rolling through my line, but we do get this back, and when we get this back, we should be okay. Just really trying to roll across. brings out the helicopters. Laser guard bomb. Doing its best to see stuff. He pops smoke to try to get it. He has a roll in 3. Another roll in 3. The spam is crazy. We do get the bomb off here. See where it ends up. Boom. Right on top of that. And with that, go his chances of turning this into a tie somehow. And he surrenders. So I don't know. I just thought it was a fun game, like non-stop action. We were really trying to bash each other's brains out. It was fun. Also, we were right around the same skill level, I think. Yeah, like rank 2000. Right now, I'm like probably worse than rank 1488. Yeah, okay. I am rank 1488. He's like rank 2000. I lost a bunch of games today, so I actually lost a game against him today. But it was on a like terrible map for me. But anyway, M1A1 Abrams, as you can see, performing quite well, even on that urban map. Other than that, nothing too crazy. His F4 doing like, look at that. That was just in one. Look at that, disgusting. Leopard 2's performing pretty well. Absolutely paying for themselves. This Leopard did really well. So yeah, I don't know. It's more. I guess what I've learned with this map is that it's certainly possible to break through with tanks. Like you can definitely play a tank division on this map. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.